Welcome to Exquisite Nation. Good morning, guys. Maddie Q here, and I am bringing you another motivational morning. It is Sunday, June 12th, I believe. Yeah, June 12th. We are here. It's the weekend. A lot of us have weekends off. Some people still have to work weekends. But, regardless, we all have off days. And I'm just going to, I'm going to refer to them as weekends in this video. But, if your off day is Monday and Tuesday or Wednesday, Thursday, that's the days that we're talking about in this video. With that being said, I want all of you guys to start grinding through your weekends. We have to grind through the weekends. We have to stop taking those off days. And I'm not saying you have to work like a full shift. I'm not saying you got to go to work at your job. I'm talking about your goals, your side hustles, your weight loss goals. Sometimes you might have to research something. Sometimes you might need to write something. You need to plan out your weekend and plan out your week. Some of you going to church today to worship. Nothing wrong with that. You want to take the day off? That's fine. Double up on that Saturday though. Maybe do some extra things within the week in your evenings to make up for it. Nothing wrong with taking a day off weekly, especially when you're doing it to focus on the spiritual, because that is so important. But right now we're talking about grinding through the weekend. Some of you guys are chilling, watching TV. You're not working on the spiritual, because spiritual work is still work. Working on your spirit is still work. It's still sometimes quite difficult. But watching TV, binge watching these series on these streaming services, that's something that I've told you before I'm guilty of. But I'm getting better. I'm going to work on my blog this weekend. I set a goal to do 3 posts, and I want to at least do another video, or at least record the audio for a video for the Exquisite Mystic page. And that's on YouTube, Exquisite Mystic, and it's on exquisitenation.com. You can find it by typing in mystic.exquisitenation.com. But that's about spiritual topics. I want to finish out the Angel Number series by the end of July, and I also want to write some blog posts to go along with that series by the end of July. I don't know if I'm going to make it, because I do have this channel. I do have other topics that I write about on my blog other than spiritual topics. So I'm going to be grinding through my weekends too. Guys, this is no joke. This is your future we're talking about. You know where you came from. You know what you've been through. You know how they treated you. You know how they look at you every day when you're out in the world, when you're going to your job. Some of you have bosses and co-workers that are treating you unfairly, that are using you as a scapegoat. You're worried about whether or not you're getting fired every day. Let's work on these side hustles. Let's work on these exit plans. Let's work on these strategies that can put us in a place where we don't need that job anymore. That's why you use your weekends for business and not strictly for pleasure. Nothing wrong with taking a couple of hours to relax. I never said that. Nothing wrong with turning on that streaming service and watching an episode or 2 of the hot new series that's out. Nothing wrong with that. But when we're spending the whole weekend from the time we get up to the time we go to sleep watching videos, watching movies, watching a new hot series, playing video games, etc., that is a problem. A lot of us have families. I understand that. I am a single mother. We do have to take out time for our children, but a lot of us It's not the time that we're spending with our families that is hindering us. A lot of us still are finding times to just deep dive into that relaxation and that playtime. And right now, for us, it is crunch time. It's crunch time for us. We got to grind. We got to realize these dreams. We got to put ourselves in a better predicament. We all know what's going on in the world right now. We go to the grocery store, prices are going up. We go to the gas pump, prices are going up. A lot of these cities are increasing their rent like crazy, and it's stressful. It's hard. This is why we have to push ourselves harder. We got to be ahead of the game. We got to be ahead of the game. We're mad because the landlords are pushing these prices up, but their grocery bills are going up, their gas bills are going up too. They're trying to get themselves ahead of the curve. So what are you doing to get yourself ahead of the curve? We can call them greedy and all these other names all day, but at the end of the day, they are taking care of themselves. You have to go out in this world and take care of you. Now, whether or not what they're doing is ethical, that's a whole nother debate for a whole nother day. We're talking about motivation, so we're not here to talk about other people's actions. We're here to hold ourselves accountable for our own actions and what we do with this downtime that we get on a weekly basis. And we need to be utilizing it to the best of our abilities to push ourselves ahead of the curve, to push ourselves ahead of everything that life is throwing at us. You got to get ahead and stay ahead. Grind harder. Don't take this whole day to play video games, watch TV, sleep. Some of us are getting way too much sleep, and you know you got too much sleep when you're waking up and you're groggy. Guys, I have children too. I work a 9 to 5, not an office job. I'm outside in the South, hot all day, sweating. Come home as a single mother, take care of my children. Guys, I'm going to work today. I'm going to work today, which means I am going to cook something to eat for work. I'm going to drop my children off at my mother's, and I'm going to work a full 8-hour shift in the heat. I'm going to be sweaty. I've already, I've recorded this audio, obviously, for my channel. I've finished up another video, published it this morning. I've done 2 miles on my elliptical, worked out a little bit. I did a language lesson, or some of you know Duolingo, for learning foreign languages. I did a lesson on that. I'm not just sitting here telling you guys to do these things, to grind harder and, sitting down, chilling in the AC. I'm out here grinding too. I'm doing these things that I'm telling you guys to do. And I'm going to try to go harder tomorrow. So, shift your focus. I don't really like to talk about my personal life, but some of you guys need an example so that you can recognize that you can do the same things. I remember learning about how nobody felt like they could run a mile in under 4 minutes until it was done. Then a lot of people started breaking that milestone too. Sometimes that first person needs to set the example in your eyes so that you can see you can do it. Maybe you don't know anyone who's out here grinding. Maybe everyone you know is living paycheck to paycheck, struggling, beg, borrowing, and stealing to make ends meet. So sometimes I just throw things out there to let you know that I'm going through some of these things too. I've overcome some of these things too. And I'm out here making it. Yeah, sometimes I do get in the mood. I get in my feelings too. I get tired too. I make excuses too. But after I had my moment to be childish, I'm like, okay, it's time to get to work. You don't cried over this long enough. It's time to get up, get out there, get to work, make things happen. accomplish these goals, check off everything on your list for the day, and those are those small steps that get you to those goals. And I'm gonna leave you with that. Not trying to make these videos super long. I just want to give you a quick bump, wake you up. I've had my coffee this morning. I don't know if you guys drink coffee or maybe you're a tea drinker, but whatever it is you're drinking, pop that down and get to work. If you don't have anything to do, some of you have nothing to do. Start making some plans. Start researching. Take this day and research. After you're done going to church, take an hour or two, research something. Research ways to make money. That's what I used to do before I had any type of plan. I researched ways to make money, and I learned new ways, new side hustles, and I tried things here and there till I found things that I, was comfortable doing. Some things I were uncomfortable doing, and I had to get over that. I had to just dive in and learn the ropes, and it was challenging, but it was also rewarding. So just go out there. There are videos. I would search how to make $1,000 a day, how to make $100 a day, top side hustles, stuff like that. Research, come up with a plan. You should be researching every day. If you don't have any goals, you don't have any action plans, you don't have anything you're trying to obtain, you need to be researching every day. That is going to be your weekend grind until you do come up with a plan. Then you shift that and start aiming towards those goals. All right, guys, that is all I have to say today. Like, comment, subscribe. Comment down below that you're grinding through the weekend. And I will be with you again tomorrow for another motivational morning. All right, Maddie Q out.